veteran, I stand before you with a profound sense of pride, humility, and gratitude. I've been where many of you and our fellow service members have been, serving our great country with unwavering dedication, yet facing the many challenges that come with it today. I want to focus on the importance of Veterans Day, not only from my perspective as a veteran and a VFW member, but also it's our collective duty we as U.S. citizens share in honoring our veterans and ensuring the true essence of this day is not forgotten. Veterans Day holds a special place in my heart, as it does for all veterans who have worn the uniform of our great nation. It is a day that reminds us of the commitment we made to defend the principles of freedom, liberty, and justice. It's a day when we reflect on the time spent away from home, the bonds formed with our brothers and sisters in arms, and the sacrifices made on both our native and foreign shores to protect the American way of life and aid those striving to enjoy their own freedoms. Veterans Day isn't necessarily about acknowledging our own service or expressing gratitude. It is about making Veterans Day a touchstone for understanding, education, and appreciation for all Americans. And I believe it's our job as veterans to help ensure that the true significance of this day isn't lost in the noise of department store sales or everyday life. We must work to remind our nation that Veterans Day isn't just another holiday on the calendar. It is a profound reminder of not only the commitment and sacrifices of all those who have served, but of the painstakingly high costs of freedom paid by those who have selflessly laid down their own lives and futures to protect ours. As veterans, we have been witness to harsh realities of war and conflict, and the lasting impacts our service has had not only on our lives, but those of our loved ones too. We stood shoulder to shoulder with our comrades, facing adversity together, overcoming obstacles that at the time seemed insurmountable. We've lost friends, experienced both physical and invisible wounds of war, and yet we continue to stand for the values that define our nation. Every American, no matter where they live or what they do, reaps the benefits of the service and sacrifices of those who believe in something greater than themselves. And while the debt we owe them can never be repaid, commemorating Veterans Day is a start. It's a shared responsibility and an effort which ties all Americans, veteran and non-veteran alike, together. The true meaning of Veterans Day must be projected beyond parades and school assemblies, city ceremonies, and memorials. It's about telling the veteran's story and the lessons we've learned. Every veteran takes away different life lessons from our military service. Sharing that wisdom with America's youth is how we ensure a brighter future for all. We must remind others that the lives we live and the freedoms we enjoy come with painful reminders of just how high the cost of freedom is. As a veteran, I am here to help ensure that the importance of Veterans Day is understood by all. And I encourage everyone here to engage in the tough conversations, to share your experiences, and participate in community events that raise awareness and honor our military and veteran community. We must make it our shared mission to educate future generations that at its core, the American spirit is defined by resilience, selflessness, and commitment. Today's world is often hyper-focused on our differences, and Veterans Day provides us an opportunity to remember that despite different beliefs and lifestyles, our desire for a better life has always united us. Every veteran that has proudly worn the uniform of our nation has served alongside someone who was different, had different belief systems, a different religion, a different upbringing. The list could go on, and yet all veterans put aside those differences to focus on the intrinsic value of freedom that allow us to be different. Today and every day, we are grateful for the American veteran. For it is thanks to the American veteran that we're able to gather together and celebrate today. I leave you with a happy Veterans Day to each and every one of my fellow veterans, and a sincere and heartfelt thank you. I invite everybody over to the Legion post right next door. I know the VFW post has a lot of things going on today too also, and up to the Marine Corps League. We're going to have a pause for about 2 minutes here.
Veterans Commander, render the honors.
Sir! Both squads, keep touch. Only guys only, praise him hard. Fire squad, ready on the firing line. One, aim, fire! One, aim, fire! One, aim, fire! Hard! Praise him hard!
All right, thank you.